Alright. Alrighty-roo. Minimize that. New tab. My hair. Ouch. Alright, so today we are going to be reading more of Dolly's writing. So we've got 2 books to read today. Pardon me. Hey Dolly, how are you? I'm sorry I kept you waiting earlier. I'm sorry, I was trying to come back fast, but anyways, I'm sorry. So, if you're feeling tired at all, please let me know, and I'll keep reading tomorrow. But if you're not feeling too tired, then we should have... No, it's okay, I'm sorry for worrying you. It's all good. Yeah. It's all good now. Okay. If you're sure. In that case, let me pop out chat. No, not show view. How did I pop this out? Settings. Pop out chat. Pop out chat, there you go. Awesome. So now, I can read chat while I do this. I will also show the book that I'm reading. I'll just move myself up to the top left as well. Bang. 10. Bang. 10. Save. Okay. Awesome. And that lets me... Okay, so Dolly, I got a question for you. Which should I read first? Should I read Poppy Playtime, or should I read Call to the Lamb first? Forgot about this horrifying picture. Playtime, because there's only 1 chapter to read, plus it's a doozy. Ooh, I am keen. Alright, so let's do Catch Myself Up, or the end of chapter 5. Oh, is this the new one? Yes, it is. Chapter 4. Okay. This is a new picture, it's really cute. Oh, did you draw this, Dolly? This is exactly what happens in the story. Anyways, it's the last one I read. Yes. Can't argue with them. Yeah, okay. Oh, because a few years passed, didn't they? Yes. Next part. Oh, Mummy Longlegs. She's new to the story, isn't she? That is a horrifying picture. Alright. They've not drawn this lol. The picture's always there. Oh, was it? They just added it or something. Let me get some better lighting. How's the lighting look? Let's go bang. That's pitch black, so let's not do that. And then let's do bang. So Dolly, what is the mood of this chapter? What music should I put on? No, shut up, Max. Chapter 5. Body parts. Spooky but and happy? Okay. Spooky music. Let's go no copyright as well, shall we? Halloween, no copyright music. Trick or treat song, that sounds 54 seconds, I mean it's gonna be longer than that. No copy lo-fi beats. Ooh, Halloween. That's potentially too Halloweeny. Oh, that's a bit of a bop, but not for this. Was it so Halloweenish? That's right. Alright. Chapter 5. Body parts. Does this fit the vibe, Dolly? Ads, can you just like fuck off? Can I... Whatever. Learn about internet banking. It does? Perfect. Alright. Should I turn it down? I'll turn it down a smidge. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm actually keen for this. I'm excited for this chapter. I've been looking forward to this. I'll get all my yawns out now, so I don't yawn during it. Alright. Puppet Parent Dearest. Chapter 5. Body parts. Oh, that's genuinely very scary. Anyways. She kind of looks like a, mixture between, Mummy Longlegs and a Warper. It was a good photo of that. Anyway, so that's my intrusive thoughts. Alright. Chapter 5. Body parts. Shout out to CreepyDollar95 for writing this. That's a very cute picture. Okay. Great, that was my last yawn. So now we'll be good. Fun fact, that was on the Mob Games Twitter for Mother's Day. What was? The picture. This. Oh, that's really cute. You mean this? Oh, you mean this? Oh shit, this. God damn. Well, I mean, happy fucking Mother's Day. That's terrifying. Genuinely very scary. What the fuck is organs? That's actually horrifying. But anyways. Chapter 5. Body parts. You really wish you got some coffee today after all the work you've been doing lately. After all that we've done lately. You've been restless for a while, and when you do sleep, you get these vivid nightmares. Plus, the company has been rather demanding since your successful interaction with Huggy yesterday. Oh, okay. So, my first thought I've just realized that at the end of the last one, it was like 2 years ahead. I think it was 2 years, but it was anyway several years ahead. And this is back to like the present, I suppose, which is interesting. Didn't see that coming. Okay, so her interaction with Huggy yesterday. Maybe the stress is finally catching up to you. Who knows? Today you meet the Today you get to meet a freshly made experiment. Your very heart hurts at the thought of what this child must feel. The others have been like this for a long time, no longer remembering being human or even what it was like. You've assumed they've hurt a lot after the process, and later when the surgical scars heal, they don't feel as much pain. But being freshly experimented with a new anatomy and bones twisted in ways that can't grow, move like a human should, must be agonizingly painful for the poor babies. The poor babies. You will help them, all of them, even if it kills you. We die at the end of this, don't we? I'm sorry. You attempt to keep your mind off the depressive thoughts. You sit alone inside the train. Oh yeah, the train. You wonder if Huggy's okay, that maybe he's doing slightly better by your influence. You certainly hope so. You pass the scratched up sentence on that wall again. Seems management has not realized it's there just yet. You need to work on getting security access. You have a feeling that writing's something you need to see, like it was intended for you specifically to read. You're not exactly sure why. Well, I like this so far, Dolly. You've been popping off so far. The train wheels screech as they stop at the hall of chambers full of experiments. It's a whole lot more silent than normal. It practically makes your skin crawl, more than when there was noise coming from the rooms. An unsettling feeling that any moment now, the doors might break down and many hands will try to drag you into the darkness. You need to snap out of it. That won't happen. You're just tired is all. The rooms remain silent as you walk down the corridor of locked metal doors. The sounds of your own footsteps and your heart beating, keeping you company during the short walk. Oh, that is a fire sentence! Dolly. Oh, Dolly. Popping off so far. This is like the best fucking sentence ever. However, as you reach the door to the testing room and place your hand on the doorknob, you feel a chill up your own spine as you felt something is watching you. Oh my god, Dolly, holy shit. You didn't tell me you fucking went this hard with this chapter. You try your very best to ignore it and turn the knob only for it to stop halfway. It's locked. This shouldn't be locked. There's no way they should be locked. You're supposed to come here and the doctors should be inside. You look through the round windows of the doors to see blackness. No figures in the dark or a distant light or monitor. Pardon me, just an endless black void that could easily be mistaken as a black hole itself. Ooh! Hold up. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Why is this going so hard? Thank you. Thank you. I try my best. Well, I can tell, Dolly. This chapter is fire. Like, where's the nearest volcano? It's you. Alright. Because you're on fire. That's the joke. Sorry, I didn't finish that sentence. You reflexively, is it reflectively? You, reflexively, is what I assume it is. So, you reflexively whip your head around when you heard a loud and sudden slam. A metal door in the far end hall is on the ground. You can see very deep claw marks in the thick metal. Oh my god, Dolly, what the fuck? She died in the thick metal from distance you're in. What the shit? Dolly, you went ham with this chapter. What the fuck? You can see very deep claw marks in the thick metal from the distance you're in, with some bits of dust flying from it being forcibly ripped from its foundation. The doorway that no longer holds the door has cracks around edges, and inside is the same black void. This is a breach, and you're in the dead center of it. You hold your breath and beads of sweat start to run down your forehead, trying to keep yourself silent in hopes whatever broke out won't even notice your very presence. Dolly, what the fuck? The fuck, Dolly? Why didn't you say you absolutely went? Oh my god, this is fucking amazing. No wonder it took you so long to write this chapter. because it's so good. Your heart gets caught in your throat when you saw a hand come out of the void to grip the edges of the damaged door frame, and a figure walks out of the dark in a slight limp. Excuse me. It took no time to turn its head in your direction. You couldn't move. You had nowhere else to run but straight ahead. You can't run inside the testing room even if you could. The round windows are too far up for you to reach through to the other side to unlock the doorknob. Slowly, the figure walks towards you. It walks with a limp like one leg is shorter than the other, and one of its feet is twisted the wrong way. Its arms hang to its side and slightly sways on each step like they're broken from the shoulders. Oh, shoulders down, sorry. When it gets even closer, you can notice the more subtle details. The creature is more humanoid than rest experiments, like a person that was Frankenstein together. Each part on its body, right down to its fingers, is a different shade of body color, in different shapes, sizes, and length. Even the fingernails on each different colored finger had nails of different shapes and color. Some long, some sharp, some cut down very short, and painted or not painted at all. The clothes are also a mix of men and women's clothes that don't match or even look pleasant to anyone who admires fashion. Ooh, I wonder who this is. Is this an original character? Not even the shoes are on the same foot, and one foot has a sock poking out from one of the shoes. Finally, the hair. It is covering up the monster's face, but each strand shows a different colored piece of human hair, even ones that are dyed wild colors, making it a mess that could resemble vomit if far away. Some strands have natural like curls and waves. Even some strands of even some strands of it is short, and some are like a 4-year-old tried to play barber and gave it a haircut. You can swear you saw a bald patch in the mess somewhere. As it gets close to you, you begins to move its messy hair from its face. Your heart almost stops right there and then, as the monster's face is your own. Oh shit. Plot twist? It is almost like looking directly in a mirror. Well, the only difference is it has heterochromia, with two different colored eyes that is not at all close to your own eye colors. It stares at you, and smiles so wide it seems almost unnatural. My eyes. You have my eyes. It speaks. Its voice identical to your own, but with rasp to it, like it has gargled nails. Okay, I can try to do that. The eyes of the monster begin to dilate. You have my face, my hair, my clothes. It continued, its smile somehow growing an inch bigger, and the eyes dilated so much that you could no longer see the color. Give them back to me. Give me back my bats! It screamed, nudging its fingers to your eyes first. Well, that's why no one else is here, because they knew they planned this, didn't they? You tried to duck, to scream for help, even tried to move around the monster to run, but you could only move so much that the monster pins you down after you struggle. It was with so much force that it knocked the wind out of you, and even your spine hurts. The last remaining thing you see was your own face smiling at you, as two sharp, different coloured nails get plunged into both your eyes. Oh my god, that is fucking... Oh, that is vicious. You did... Sorry, you say you did though? What did you do? Sorry, my chat isn't on my... Let me chuck up chat on screen here, actually. With a long gasp of air and cold sweat, you open your eyes. Your heart beating out of your chest by a sudden adrenaline rush. You're not blinded like you thought, but you see the ceiling of the empty train. You even patted yourself to see if you had any sign of injury, but no. You're alive and well for now. You sigh and stared at the ceiling for a few seconds. Up. Before the train jolts to a stop with the horde blaring. You must have fallen asleep on the train ride here. So you got up, your back hurting by you. You assumed landing... Wait, sorry. So you got up, your back hurting by you assumed landing straight on your back while you slept. Oh, by your... Yeah. Outside is the Hall of Chambers. You wake up just in time for your own stop. As you exit the train, so you exited the train. And as soon as you exited, the train departs to its next stop. The rooms are not silent to your relief. It was the same screaming and slamming of angry experiments. You felt bad that you feel the joy of the sounds. Maybe it's because you know you're actually awake. You walk down the hall as normal and up to the testing room doors. This time light is inside with several figures moving quickly past. You took a deep breath to prepare yourself for what your assignment is today and opened the door. Only to be greeted by multiple doctors trying to capture a small toy that had somehow ran loose. Close the door! Close the door! A doctor shouted before a fast little creature runs to you until he just hugs your legs. Help me, please! The toy shouted with tears in its eyes, its voice giving him a slight lisp. Dr. Benjamin, oh, sorry, no, this is Dr. Benjamin, bring 1702 to the chamber now! A doctor shouted, gesturing to a now open airlock door that leads to the room behind the glass wall. You look down at 1702. It stares back up at you, with big eyes filled with tears. Its buck teeth hiding its lower quivering lip. I didn't say it went hard for this one, lol. Oh, did you? Okay. It is the boy. As soon as you said buck teeth, I knew immediately who this was going to be. It's the boy. I cannot believe you brought the boy in. I love that. I love that. Love it! With his quivering lip. Oh, he's just a baby. Okay. You reluctantly agree as you picked up 1702 from underneath its arms and hold him up. And set him inside the chamber. Heracles pull you outside the door, and the door shuts before 1702 escapes again. This is a pretty decent start to today's experiment, you guess. Here we go! Here's the best part of each chapter. Greetings, valued employee, co-employee. Please enter your name and password to begin. Eddie M.N. Ritterman. Password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dick fuck is his password. I'm sorry, that password is incorrect. Please try again. Ooh, someone's trying to hack in. Dick fuck was not the password. Had the same right amount of letters though. See? Wrecker 2022 knows what's up. Wrecker 2022 knows what's up. This chapter was so fire, I think my eyes melted and burnt to a crisp just by looking at the words. Can't wait for chapter 6 and 3 cheers for the boy of all boys making an appearance. Woo! Comment. Fire chapter, Dolly. Fire chapter. That went so hard. That was so good. Alright. Now, chapter 6 is on its way, from what I hear from the author herself. But before we do that... Oh, that's right. You said you finished a chapter, didn't you? How good. Alright. The monster was a representation of the reader, 1,000 people in a physical form. Oh, I get that. That's good. I like that. I like that. That's good. Alright. Now, Dolly, of course you know this, but I have never played Cult of the Lamb, so I don't know any of the characters' names and stuff. Should I be looking up characters' names? and what they look like. Cult of the Lamb characters. There you go, characters, Cult of the Lamb. Okay, let me just quickly test out the name. So main, we've got the Lamb, the different bishops. Oh shit, I gotta quickly pick out my favorite one. I like the Frog Boy the best. He's my favorite one. I'm afraid of spiders. Is he a shark? Looks like a hammerhead shark. I don't know what this is. Is that a bush? Knucklebone players. You're cute. You're angry. You're cute. You're cute. My favorite one is this one from these. Mini bosses. That looks fire. That guy. Out of this line, I like Bat Boy. His little chubby cheeks. I like those. I like blue squid. I just like the horns on the side. They're pretty sick. And like the stitching as well. Stitching's cool. Here. Oh, these guys are absolutely gross. I'm gonna go with Scorpion because he looks cool and these guys like make me feel sick. He's a squid. Well, okay. I'll send pictures when a name is read. Okay. And the ones you don't know who is actually it's actually a worm. Oh, okay. This guy's a squid and a worm. Okay. Squid. Okay, yeah, squid checks out. And he's a worm. Fair. Witnesses. I like. Okay, again, I'm afraid of spiders. I'm gonna go with you guys are all very similar. I'm gonna go with this guy just because I like these tendrils going between his horns. That's sick. Guardians, Aim and Baal. I'm gonna go with Aim because he's got the black clothes. He's got a cool scar, and he's like a moon guy. He's got a sun guy. Moon's cooler. Vendors. Okay. Out of these four, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Lighthouse Follower, whatever his name is, because he looks sick and mysterious. Down here, I'm gonna go with the Rainbow Grub because he just looks funny and cool. He probably sells Chef Shrimp. I like him. I'm gonna go with between these two. I'm gonna go for Chemak because this guy looks really cool, but like I just voted for the other follower guy. That looks pretty similar. This guy's sick. He's got like cool things. All right. Supporting characters. Okay. White Housekeeper, Monarch, Sozo, or Midas. Midas, I'm sorry, you're out. You're like a cool starfish guy, but nah. I'm gonna go with Sozo. He's a little short guy and he's got a cool backpack. He's a little mushroom hat. I like him. The Fox and Haro. I'm gonna go with the Fox who's got a cool hood. Haro, you're pretty cool as well. I like your little leaf thing there, but I don't know. Are you an owl? I don't really know what animal you are. Background characters. Oh, Executioner, the Worm, Sakash's wife, and Plimbo's fish. Plimbo's fish looks to be in a lot of pain. There's like blood coming out of his mouth. But I'm sorry, Plimbo, you're out. The snail, I'm sorry, you're out as well. Oh, this guy looks really sick, and this guy looks really cute. I don't know. These guys. This is my stream. I can do whatever I want. These guys tie, and that's everyone. Sick. Picture description before diving into the story. Sure. Sozo is your favorite. Oh shit! I should go back. Who was Sozo? Sozo. Ah, the Beckham guy. Yeah. All right. Description of the story. Sorry, I think I'm. Where's the description? Oh wait, the description of the story. Let's go back to Dolly. Here we go. Okay. A Cult of the Lamb alternate universe that I put together for several months. Some characters do not exist yet, and bonus chapters are flashbacks. Follow Adeline, the last lamb of a race, on a long and how do I bring up the rest of that? Oh, here we go. I don't even know how to get to this page. On a long and agonizing journey through life and afterlife. With treacherous battles, she will encounter hardships, but also wonderful new beginnings. But will she keep herself together long after to see it to the end? This story contains sacrifices, blood, death, detailed causes of death, and mentions of loss. Yeah, you know what? Dolly, I knew that was coming. What do you got? Bishop of the Old Faith, Call to the Lamb, Call to the Lamb, Hecate. Call to the Lamb. I don't know what these stand for. I don't know what I'm doing. Dolly, you know exactly what you're doing. You're writing masterpieces over here. Leshy. Ox Cannon. Ox Cannon. Oh, original character and canon. Okay. Sozo's in it. We love that. The one who waits. Ooh, I like that. 10 hours ago? Fire. Let's do this shit. Ooh, why are you doing that? Alright. Oh, Dolly, you've got me all hyped. I'm keen for this. Alright. Chapter 1. The Sacrifice. Praise the Lamb, a conduit of great power. Promise them later of the one who waits below. That sounds cool. Is that from the game? A long time ago in a galaxy far from... No. Okay. A long time ago, precisely a millennia or so, there was once a prophecy. A lamb born to be slain will aid the one who waits for his freedom, and all valleys in the land of the old faith will crumble. Adeline never paid attention to those stories. It was painful for her. So Adeline's a lamb, that's right. So just a quick question, Dolly. In Cult of the Lamb, are there humans, or is it like regular show, like how all the humans are like animals and stuff? There are no humans at all? Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Adeline never paid attention to those stories. It was painful to her to remember her past childhood traumas that surrounded this prophecy. Once the prophecy was told around her homeland, every lamb... Oh, sorry. Once the prophecy was told around her homeland, every lamb she has ever known just vanished. She was too young to understand, of course. Her and her parents moved a lot in the lands of the Old Faith. To Darkwood. All the way to even Silk's Cradle. There was never a place to rest that she could remember since her birth. It was until she reached the age of 4, her parents also disappeared. She remembered hearing loud noises that was almost unrecognizable to her now, as her mother hid her in a hollow tree saying, whatever you hear, whatever you see, do not come out until we say so, okay? Make sure your bell does not ring, and stay as quiet as possible. This was the first and last time she ever saw her mother cry. Her parents left her there, and never came back. Ooh. Alright. She knew they didn't just abandon her. So she stayed put until it was nightfall, and began to grow hungry. So she disobeyed her mother's rule, and left the tree to find them. It did not take long for her to find them, or at least, their remains. Her mother sacrificed at an altar, long dead with a knife in her chest, and her father on the ground not too far, his own head barely hanging on by a thick layer of wool and skin. She didn't remember seeing her dead parents after that. Some say when a child experiences trauma, they mentally block it out on instinct to protect themselves. That description is what her old father told when he explained the story and how he found her when she was just a child on her 18th birthday several weeks ago. Oh, sorry, her other father, my bad. Damn, that is vicious. Is that what the game's like? Holy shit. Adeline wishes she would have listened to her mother or her father. Wish she would have listened to her mother or father. She believes she can be able to do one simple errand on her own by gathering camellia flowers in Darkwood for her other father. Giving me Coraline vibes by saying other father. However, on her way, she had gotten ambushed by many cloaked figures, and now here she stands, hands bound behind her back and facing down a stone path, illuminated by the red torches. Adeline is here to be slaughtered like everyone else of her kind, and there was nothing she could do but hopelessly plead with her captors to spare her, but they don't listen to her cries. They pointed knives at her to force her to slowly walk down the stone pathway to her final destination. Alright, so far so fucking good. Alright. She can feel her heart in her throat as she's forced to face her demise, a fate that she was born to have regardless of what she does with her short life. This isn't fair. Alan reaches the end and sees 4 figures stand before her to watch her sacrifice, all full taller than any creature in the lands with crowns on their heads, the 4 bishops of the old faith.
Before us stands the last of its kind. All others we have hunted down and put to the blade.
One bishop, Hackett, spoke up. Okay, let's look at Hackett. Hackett, Cult of the Lamb. Oh, Frog Boy. Nice. Frog Boy's my fave. It's not as brutal, but kinda. The story, goddamn. Okay. Her voice had a deep and painful, subtle sounding rumble as her throat. Oh, Hecat's a girl. Okay. Hecate, which is fine. But Hecate is not our froggy boy, it's our froggy gal. Hecate, you froggy gal. Oh yeah, she's definitely got a slit throat. Whoa, you're a gif. You're sick. Hecate, you're easily my favorite one. Cool eyes and everything. Our froggy gal. Hecate is a lady. Thank you, Dolly. Her voice had a deep and painful sounding rumble as her throat is bandaged by a still bleeding and unhealable injury that happened years ago.
With this final sacrifice, this prophecy will be impossible to fulfill.
The second Bishop Calamar adds with a slightly louder tone, like he couldn't hear himself talk. Oh, it's a dude. Calamar. Oh, Calamar is the squid, isn't it? Calamar. There you go, it's the squiddy boy. You get it, because it's calamari. There you go.
With this final sacrifice, the prophecy will be impossible to fulfill.
Second Bishop Calamar adds with a slightly louder tone, like he couldn't hear himself talk. The blood-soaked bandages where his ears once were is most likely the reason. Leshy,
The heretic who lies bound below will be condemned to eternal captivity.
The third bishop, Leshy, comments with utmost confidence. He's not directly facing at Adeline like the other bishops, but rather straight ahead, as the large bandages cover empty bleeding eye sockets where his eyes once were. Now, which one's Leshy? Aha, you're the worm boy. There's your eyes, gotcha. Oh yeah, you're a gift too. I gotcha. Oh, you do creepy head movements, I love that. Who says it? Shamura. Shamura is non-binary. Do you have description? In their mouth, gotcha. Non-binary. Yeah. And the old faith will be preserved, the final bishop Shamura spoke in a soft and wise-like tone. Their words also slightly slowed, or had a brief pause. The bandage around their head gets more soaked in blood as they make a slight pained expression. At the corner of Adeline's eye, she can see the executioner approach with an axe in hand. The blade is 10 times bigger than her own head. This is it. This is the end for her. She never got to say goodbye to or even thank her old other father for raising her as his own. Not even seeing her old childhood friends again like she had promised. Or even saying goodbye to many other good people in her life. She will die here, and she knows it. Adeline opens her mouth to beg for her life again, for one final attempt. Nothing comes out, but a choked sob of tears. A sob as tears ran down her face. She didn't even realize that she was crying and trembling in fear, till now. A hooded figure pushes Adeline to kneel as the executioner raises the axe, aiming for her thin neck to behead her. She couldn't struggle. She couldn't even try and look at anything but the ground. All she could do now is just grit her teeth and wait for the blade to make contact with her throat. She didn't feel a thing. One moment she was looking at the bricked floor, and the next she appeared on a giant stone-like platform with a pentagram painted red on its surface. Looking around, she sees nothing but fog. Many chains, bones, and wooden upside-down crosses stuck to the ground. She hears rattling of chains and whistling wind, and she feels no breeze. She must be dead, right? She stands up, her legs still shaking from the adrenaline, slowly walks off the platform. The ground is solid and cold, with the occasional bone crunching under her hooves, and she couldn't see through them. She couldn't see them through the fog. Adeline hears the struggling of chains grow louder as she approaches the one who's making them. I'm liking this, Dolly. Oh shit! It's very visual. It's really cool. I've literally never played the game before, and I'm already like envisioning everything. You've really written this really well. I need to. He is the tallest bishops. Okay, you're gonna have a deep voice then.
Come, come closer, fear not. For though you are already dead, I still have need of you.
The figure beckons her to come closer. Excuse me. He is as tall as the three bishops. Excuse me. The black and red crown placed on his head. Was this going to be Midas? Three eyes watching her every movement as she stands before him. Adeline knows who he is. Her other father spoke of him many times before. The one who waits. Ooh, even cooler. Fuck Midas.
Those foolish bishops thought they could keep you from me in death, but instead, they sent you straight to me.
The one who waits spoke in a dark and wicked chuckle. The chains that bind him to the place he stood. Ooh, you sent me a picture. Oh, you are sick looking. I didn't realize he was an actual character in the game. Let me look him up so everyone at home can see him. The one who waits. Cult of the Lamb. Very cool looking. Look at this guy. He's cute as well. It's like a little cat boy. Big cat boy. He's got like the cool sketchy hands. Those are really cool. Oh, this is sick. He's got like branch hands. That's really cool. This is really cool. I like this guy. Okay, sick. Very cool looking character. If I could put 3 instead of 4. Does he have 4 eyes? Oh, you mean the 3 bishops? Yeah. That's what I was wondering. I was wondering if you meant 4 there, where 3 bishops, yeah. What am I up to? The chains that bind him to the place he stood rattled as he moved his hand just to her.
I will give you life again, but at a price,
He continued, offering a blessing of returning to life. At least it seemed like a blessing at first.
All I do is ask for you to start a cult in my name. Do we have a deal?
Caroline thought for a moment. The bishop slaughtered her parents in cold blood when she was a child. No, her whole race. They killed her without a small hint of remorse. They made her other father to run and hide with her for years, and it was all for nothing. It made Adeline so angry. She doesn't deserve this fate. She has a second chance at life, and she would be a fool to refuse it. I got a question. So I'm assuming, because this is the plot for the game, right? The lamb, cult of the lamb. So I'm assuming you can name your lamb. Is your in your save file is your name's if your is your lamb's name Adeline? You'll fix it later. Yeah, that's fine. I know you meant for. You can't really name the lamb at all, but you can name your cult. Ooh, what's your cult's name? Cult of Adeline. My first save was called Starlands. Ooh, that's a sick name. You say your first save. I'm about to find out you have 500. How many saves do you have? How many cult names do you have? Only have two. Okay, cool. What's the second cult called then? Blue Meadows. Those are both equally cool. Oh shit, names. Yes, Adeline agrees to the conditions.
Wise choice. Take the red crown which I once wore. With it you shall command the loyalty of your followers, and strike fear into the hearts of our enemies. Return to the land of the living, start a cult in my name, and begin recruiting followers. Once you have done so, you will see me again. Now go.
The one who waits commands as he lifts his hands up. Then the crown on top of his head floats up and lands on top of hers, securely placed between her small horns and fluffy wool. She never felt such power before. The anger she felt boils to the point that she sees red. The ropes binding her hands snap. She felt a robe of red and white appear around her shoulders by the crown's influence. She began to feel the warmth of fire again, and opened her eyes to no longer be in the fog-filled place, but right back to the hall where she was executed. The bishops are no longer there, but the very hooded followers that captured her and brought her to her death. She doesn't want to do this. She honestly doesn't. But she will not give up her second chance at life as so soon. She needs to run. The cultist draws swords and daggers to kill her again, and before she could run, the crown comes off her head and forms a sword into her hands. She has no choice but to fight. Yet a sacrificial beast, take heed, for a crown cannot sit upon two brows. Okay, good start. Now, how much of that is the start of the game? What is this? Here we go. Little lamb, don't you think it's time to take a break? Can damn you. They're playing. Well, the execution and the talk with the one where this is what happens. Okay, cool. And does the crown become a sword as well? I assume so. The crown that can become into many weapons. Oh, sick! That's a cool as fuck crown. Okay. Chapter 2. A Father's Guidance. Ella didn't even think before she'd started to attack them in return. She originally just wanted to hurt them a little, get them to leave her alone. Instead she killed them. She didn't even know how that happened. She saw red, and next she saw their blood on her own sword. Red stained bits of her on her own wool too. The sword she held clattered to the ground when she looked at her own blood-stained hooves. Oh, what have I? Tears ran down her face again as she realized the gravity of what she just did. She killed them. Sure, they weren't innocent, and she was only defending herself, but she still took their lives. She didn't know them. They could have families waiting for them, and she did the same thing to those families that happened to her parents. I, I. She struggled to speak as her hands shook. The sword formed back into the crown and appeared on her head again, its single red eye matching her emotion. She's distraught. How can she be no better than the bishops? Forgive me. Forgive me, she sobbed, not even knowing who she's asking forgiveness to. Herself, maybe? Her dead parents who must feel so ashamed for having a murderer for a daughter? Her other father? Even the people she just killed? All of the above could be the answer. Adeline couldn't tell how long she was standing there crying, begging for forgiveness to nothing in particular. But as soon as she pulled herself together, she takes a deep breath and ventures forward. She couldn't stay there forever to grieve the ones she had no right to grieve. Oops. Still, she had her end of the deal to make after all. She took her time walking the forest's edge, occasionally wiping old and new tears, smearing her face with the blood that's still on her hooves. Walking up to a clearing, she sees an old rat picking camellia flowers, like she originally planned to do. The rat struggles to lean down and stand back up, even with the large walking cane-like branch in his hand. The paper crown on his head. Ooh, there's a picture of this guy. Fuck yeah. Okay. Let me bring up. The old. What? No, not World of Warcraft. Fuck off. This boy. He's very cute, isn't he? The rat struggles lay down, standing with the large monkey in his hand. And the paper crown on his head somehow stays despite the movement he is doing. Adeline's eyes tear up again as she takes a step closer, a branch crunching under her hoof, catching the rat's attention. The rat turns around quickly, ready to fight whoever was there, but then his eyes soften at the sight of Adeline standing there, all bloody and face stained with tears, as new ones start flowing again. Adeline, he spoke, a knowing look in his eyes as if he feared the most had happened. Oh, okay, that's her dad. Awesome. Adeline couldn't hold it any longer. She goes to hug the rat. Father, I'm so sorry, she sobbed, hugging her father so tightly. In her teens, it would be kind of embarrassing to hug and cry to her father like a child who got scared of the dark. But right now, she would want to see and hug her father after the experience of getting kidnapped and executed. Anyone probably would. There would be no shame in it. Her father, Ratau, does not say a word and returns the hug, letting his daughter let out all the fear and sadness until she runs out of tears.
How about we go home and talk it over a game of knucklebones?
He asks when they pull apart. Knucklebones, damn. He asks when they pull apart. Adeline hesitates to explain she needs to start a cult for the one who waits. But her father spoke up like he already knew what she was about to say.
You have plenty of time to work later. For now, let's go and talk about it,
he assures, trying to ease his daughter's nerves. Yes, father. Adeline finally agrees, not having the mental strength to argue with her father. The walk back was very silent, but it was a comfortable silence. Adeline could tell her father isn't angry, not even disappointed, just concerned, as he should be. Ratau and Adeline arrived at a lone shack in the middle of nowhere, far from the bishop's eyes, a safe space, home that Adeline lived in since she was only 4. So quickly, in the game, does Ratu, however his name is pronounced, if I'm butchering his name, please let me know. Does he look after the lamb as well? Because I noticed you kept calling him father until you finally find out who it is. Is he a different character in the game? Inside is 2 beds and a fireplace, and small trinkets strewn about here and there. In fact, there is a small corner of little mementos Ratayu has collected over the years. So is it Ratau or Ratayu? I don't know. Collected over the years. Such small drawings as Adeline's made, or pretty stones Adeline found in Anchor Deep as a child. What most eye-catching was a large knucklebones board full of dice. The two gathered round the table and Ratayu picked up a set of dice and hands to his daughter.
You can start first, little lamb, he offers.
I think you're pronouncing his name right? Ratau? Okay. Ratau is like the tutorial because he was once the vessel of the Red Crown, like what happens to Lamb. Oh, okay, cool. That's why he wears a paper crown. Gotcha. Very cool. Ratau. How do you play Knucklebones? Knucklebones, is it Scatterjack? Look, I was gonna say, I thought you wore, I thought you used Knucklebones with like pig hooves. I thought it might be a bit odd for animal characters to use other animals' hands. Dexterity played non small thrown up, caught and referred in various manners. It doesn't matter how you play the game, it's a game. Let the games begin. Adeline rolls the dice and starts placing 5 facing die in the positions she wanted. The bottom of her hooves have long dried and not stained the dice. After Adeline turns, Ratau does the same and rolled the dice.
Do you want to talk about what happened?
He spoke up after his turn. He set a 2 face-up die on the board. Adeline knows that he only asked because of how distraught he found her and would have answered no. But she feels her father needs to know the events that just transpired. I've been found. I know you told me to stay away from Darkwood, but I wanted to get the flowers for you so you wouldn't have to make that whole trip just to make some medicine. She started the story, rolling the dice and placing a 6 face-up die. Ratau nods his head as he listens. He would want her to finish her story before he says what he thinks. He then rolls the dice and sets another 2 face-up die. When they kidnapped me, they pushed me to an altar to get sacrificed, and I got executed. Adeline almost struggled to talk for a moment. A rush of adrenaline and fear came back to her after recalling the memory. When I opened my eyes, I was in a strange place of fog. The one who waits was there, and he spoke to me. He said he can bring me back if I start a cult in his name. She continued, rolling the dice and placed a 6. The expression on Ratau's face didn't change as she speaks her tale, almost forgetting about the game entirely. People depict Ratau as the lamb's adopted father, especially if a letter you can find if Ratau dies. Oh, Ratau can die? Damn. Alright, interesting. Cool. This game sounds pretty good actually, I might have to play it. And when I woke up, I was back at the altar, and some people were there. I don't know what happened. I just I was just trying to defend myself. And I was scared and angry, but Adeline wanted to cry again, but she no longer had the tears for it. Crying so much today made her dehydrated. But when I looked at what I did, they were dead, Father. I killed them. Adeline trembles, forgetting about the game herself. She waits in silence, waiting for him to scream at her for disobeying the only rule he had for her. Never enter the bishop's areas. Hell, even killing people would be something to yell about, but instead Ratau walks closer and hugs his daughter again.
It's okay, Adeline. I'm not angry at you. You were scared and confused. Your heart was in the right place, and I can't fault you for trying to do something like that for me. You only done what you needed to survive out there.
He comforts her. A sense of relief eases her nerves. What do I do now, Father? Adeline asks, looking at her father for guidance.
What you had promised to do. Build a cult,
he answers. Adeline doesn't even know where to start, let alone how to run a cult about a god she barely knows herself.
Don't worry, I'll walk you through it,
her father promises, like he knew what he was doing the moment he saw her back at Darkwood.
Have you run a cult before,
Have you run a cult before, Father? Adeline asks, a little surprised. She never imagined her father to be an old cult leader.
You were not the first vessel of the Red Crown. But that's a story for another time, alright?
He answers and pats her shoulders.
Let's start with the location. A place for your cult to flourish.
And this only came out a few hours ago, that's why there's no one ready yet. Oh, what a nice place to start a cult. Alright, it took some time, but eventually the two had found a perfect location to start the cult. An open area with several boulders, stray trees here and there, and several berry bushes, perfect for reusing to make buildings and cook food. However, what really made the land stand out was that it had a large closed-off field of bluebell flowers. The bluebell flowers are a very rare kind of plant to find in the lands of the Old Faith, so to find an entire field of them was lucky, and yet strange. Could it be a blessing that Adeline somehow was the only person in the lands to find and claim an area so beautiful? Adeline could only imagine a safe and beautiful place where no one could be hurt or threatened by the bishop's wrath. It's a nice thought.
Is this the place you want?
Ratel asks, pulling Adeline from her thoughts. With a nod she responds with a yes, and they begin building the cult. Adeline would need to venture to Darkwood again to find followers that are in need, and find more resources for a shrine and temple, and many other necessities for a cult to have. But for now, she believes that a couple of sleeping bags and somewhere to cook meals for the future flock would be a good start. First they begin with a cooking station, gathering stone, wood, and a pot. A small standard cooking area was built. Ratel gave Adeline all his recipes of meals that he made for her as a child, and much newer ones made with resources of the bishop's areas, and lastly, a small chest to fill in with ingredients. Then it was sleeping bags. There were not many resources to make full tents just yet, but there was enough to make sleeping bags. Adeline thought it would be nice to just sleep in the dirt. They'll have pillows and blankets with a nice view at the stars that peak. Past the tree leaves. The smell of bluebells would be delightful. This will only be a temporary solution for the hot summer. She'll have plenty of time to gather enough resources and place more permanent sleeping areas before winter arrives. She would be devastated if she let her flock freeze to death. Well, I like that. Let her flock freeze to death? She's a lamb? That's cool, that's good. It's good, word choice. I don't know, there's a word I'm looking for I can't think of.
This may be all we can do for now, little lamb.
Ratel spoke, after seeing his daughter be lost in thoughts for some time. He worries for her after what happened to her hours ago. Adeline nods. I guess I have to go back to Darkwood. Find followers and get more materials. She speaks in slight hesitation. Truthfully, she's scared. No, downright terrified. Others that are following Leshy in Darkwood might fight her to sacrifice her again in Leshy's good name. She'll have to fight again. They'll be so relentless at the point of forcing Adeline to kill again. She really hopes not.
I know it'll be hard, Adeline, but know that I'm here for you, and I'll support you through this. I don't think I'm able to do heavy lifting like I did before, but I'll try my best to help you as much as I can.
Her dad spoke in a supportive manner, a truth as pure as the gospel. Adeline smiles. I don't want you to do the fighting for me, Father, but I appreciate the help. Thank you. She hugs him in response. Her father is too old to fight and travel like he did when she was a child. She would never ask him to do the work she was responsible for. All she ever wanted was his support. She is so relieved to hear him say that. I'll go to Darkwood now. I'll see you soon, Father, Adeline says before letting him go. Ratel pats her shoulder.
I'll be here when you get back and help you with the shrine. Please be careful.
Adeline nods. I will be careful, Father, she promised, before she leaves, walking up the path from where they came from. An area that leads to the bishop's domains appear before her. 5 separate doors that lead to the darkest depths of the Old Faith. One of them chained up with no means of entering. Ooh. Is that the door to the one who waits? She remembers many times of her father saying to never go through these doors, even resorting to locking them himself when Adeline was in her rebellious phase. But now they are places she must go to save followers that will suffer from many kinds of horrors in the depths. It's something she needs to do, not for herself, not for the one who waits, but for the ones that are in trouble like she was once in, and she's the one who will be there to save them. Taking a deep breath through her nose and exhaling, she stares down the only open door. A stone round like archway covered in moss and surrounded by grass, with a crown that bears a single green eye plastered on the sun above the archway. She prepares herself for what she will face on the other side, walks through the door to enter Darkwood. Golds of the Lamb. Darkwood door. Are these doors in the game as well? There you go. Very cool. I like the way this game looks. It looks sick. Let's go. Doors. So it's hidden doors. Very cool. I reached the end. Oh. It is. Hi, because how you going, mate? Yeah, it's Saturday the 14th, 9:07 p.m. here. How you going, Bobicus? Dolly, man, I'm upset. I want that to keep going. I was getting into it. Wait for chapter 4. Excited to read it. Damn, Dolly. Pop off. All your stuff today was fire. Good stuff. I'm sorry, but I'll try to do more stuff. No, I'm not trying to apologize, Dolly. I'm kidding. Like, I'm not. I mean, like, I do want there to be more, but don't apologize. No need to apologize. Popping off today. I loved it. That's some good shit. Some good stuff. I was really enjoying that. How was it though? I tried to make her father and daughter relationship as healthy as possible. Very nice. You did really well. You did really well. I could tell it was like a genuine relationship. Like, I really like it. I really liked it. And there's like a bit of mystery to Ratau as well. Like, there's not Adeline didn't know that he once wore the crown. Like, there's a lot of potential there, and like he's like a really nice father, really supportive, and there's clearly a lot that we're going to learn about him eventually. Maybe one of the chapters eventually will be like a backstory of the dad or something. Maybe like when he was like start off when like he have one chapter when he finds Adeline as a little girl, and he's like wearing the red crown or something. Like, I don't know. Spitballing. Bonus chapters, flashbacks. Bonus chapters. What bonus chapters? Are there any bonus chapters in there? Yeah. Because you did say that there were you said that here. So yeah, not made any yet. Okay, cool. I'm keen to see it. I think it'll be fun. That'll go really well. No, yeah, Dolly, I'm really proud of you. I genuinely really like reading your shit, your stuff. I keep saying your shit. It's not. I don't mean that as in it's shit. I mean like your stuff. Shit is just a word I use. I really like them. I really enjoyed all of them. They were really good. I can see why I wanted me to read them so much. They're really good. You're saying I did the same thing. Okay. Now I got a question for you, and that was you had a question for me. What was your question? What should I name the cult? Okay. So here's what I. So at first when you said you can name the cult, I assumed it was going to be like Cult of the Damned or something. But then you said yours was named Starlands and Blue Meadows. And I realized that you named the cult after the area you have your cult. And it's called Fields of Blue. So I don't know, like I think something to do with the flower. Like the hibiscus or whatever it was called. Is that what it was called? Hibiscus? Hibiscus. It was a blue hibiscus. Like that's a really pretty flower. Is that what it was called? Read chapter 3. Read chapter 3. I want chapter 1, I want chapter 3. The areas are the same, but I've made blue a genuine theme, like the color blue and bluebells have symbolism. Why are these? Oh, bluebells, is that what it was? Bluebells. Like you can, like this is a really pretty flower. Surely you could do something with the bluebells. Like let me think. So blue's got to be a clear theme of it. Well, okay. Let me think of some metaphors of the bell. So first of all, bells bells are often seen at churches, and when I think of like bells, you might think of like heaven, like someone, dying, death, bells. And blue is also the color of, um, if someone's died, alive is red, red blood. Blue, someone's cold and dead and their blood has stopped, it's blue. Blue blood is the color of unoxygenated blood. And there's a lot of them, that could be for every, like it could be like, a bell for every lamb that's been killed. And they're really, not even just like, it's not even like a, I mean, there's obviously different colors of these, but like the dark purple, I don't know. So what to name the cult? That's the question. Well, I think the bluebells have to play an important part in that. But do you name the cult after the location, or like would you name it like the Fields of Blue? Would you name it like? Sorry, Dolly, your thing is just loading. Light blue is associated with acceptance of truth. Okay, indigo, a dark blue. Okay, so question is, okay, we go. You've got a really cute picture on your on your Google account as well. Light blue is associated with acceptance and truth. Indigo, a dark blue, almost purple hue. Another part is about intuition and breaking through illusion. If forgiveness was a color, what color would it be? Blue. Blue of forgiveness. Okay, she was pleading for forgiveness. Color blue, sky and sea. Open spaces, freedom, intuition, imagination, inspiration, sensitivity. It also represents death, trust, loyalty, sincerity, wisdom, confidence, ability, faith, and intelligence. Faith. Language of the bluebell is a symbol of humility, constancy. I didn't even know that was a word. Gratitude and everlasting love. Oof. Whatever you want. I don't know, Dolly. You throw me on the spot. Just potions. Enchantment. Malicious fairy. Damn. No. Dial of inspiration. No. Bluebell special. Protected. It's okay. I don't care about that. associated with. Are there any fairies in the game, Dolly? Oh, bad luck. Well, here we go. Summon kin to a gathering. But if a mortal hears or walks into this, the fairy tremor can even be fatal. Kindness. Constancy. What does constancy mean? Is that the same as consistency? Constancy. The quality of being faithful and dependable. Okay. Okay. Never heard of this word before. Ah, oh, damn. Are they native to Australia? There you go. Native to Australia. Those are tufted bluebells, though. No fairies, okay. Plenty of time for it. No, okay, I need to think of a name right now. I need to think of a name for the cult. Oh, Dolly, you've given me a lot harder of a question than I thought you were going to give me. This is a lot trickier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like, name a character or something. I was going to be like, just think of a name. But the name of the cult, this is going to be important. Oh, damn. Damn, and the other thing is I don't really know, because I haven't played the game, I don't really know what ends up, if you, do you kill a lot of people, like, do you, like, say, like, what's the cult gonna do, like, because that'll, lead into, I could lean into the death thing if you kill a lot of people, or, like, the constancy thing if it's really religious faith kind of vibes. I don't know. What do you, okay, how about this, Dolly, how about this? Out of everything I've said in the last 10 minutes about bluebells and colors and shapes and everything, is there any of them, like, which are the favorite, out of everything I've said, what are the 3 things that have most stood out to you, and I'll build it on that. Like, I don't want to give you a name that you don't like as well. You don't know. No, you need to help me. you need to help me. I'd love to name the cult. It'd actually feel really special to read that in the next chapter. That'd make me feel like really happy. But, I need your help with it as well. Like, out of all the things I've said, which symbolism do you like the most? And I'll lean into that one. As well as what's going to happen in the story, right? If Adeline's going to kill a bunch of people, if Adeline's going to spare a bunch of people. I don't know. In the game, I don't know if you can take different paths. I don't know how it works. I don't know how you want this story to go. So if I name it, Death's Bells or something, that might not fit at all. But if I named it like Fairy's Faith or something, then completely different vibes. The biggest events of Adeline's story. Okay. Well, out of these events coming up, which of those most and best verberate with the symbolism of blue and bells and bluebells? Thank you for giving me this, for letting me pick the cult name, though. I know you could have easily picked one, but like, you asked me, it's... Thank you. You want to see something I wrote? Yeah, for sure. As soon as Dolly tells me which, as soon as I pick a cult name for Dolly, then yeah, for sure. Send the link, Bobicus, and I'll pull it up. It's a flash fiction based on image prompt. Okay, sick. meet the Buddha in the road, kill him. Ooh, sounds good. Name drop. 3 pages. Fuck yeah. Keen to read it. As soon as acceptance, everlasting love and freedom. Okay. Acceptance. Everlasting love and freedom. Acceptance, everlasting love and freedom. Maybe like angels. Angels. I'll tell you though, the bishops and exactly what you think is going to happen in the story. I've got no idea what's going to happen in this story, Dolly. I've got no clue. Exactly what you think. Okay. Well, something, okay. Acceptance everlasting. It'd be like... forgive... the forgiving... something, the angels, something... the light, something... What are those little bells that they ring in churches called? Little church, no, little bells they ring in church name. Altar bells. That wasn't as... I thought it was gonna have a more specific name than altar bells. Maybe like angel, because like I want to call it like angel's path or angel's light or something, but then it doesn't incorporate the blue or the bells or the flowers. Maybe like angel's bloom or something. I don't know. Are you feeling the path? You can just think it out and tell me tomorrow. Yeah, no, I wanna, because I'm gonna be thinking about this all night. Do any of these names that I'm saying even slightly, like, are these any good at all? Do you like? Should I continue this path or should I just go for something completely different? What do you reckon? Or I could go like guiding light. No, not guiding light. Guiding. Like, I'm also working tomorrow, so I'll be like at work all day, so I won't have time. Well, not I won't have time, but I'll have to message you like late. Angel's light and guiding light sounds sweet. Okay. Which of those do you prefer? And do you like Angel's Light or Guiding Light, or do you want me to play with it a little? Like I can adjust it. Play with it probably. Lay out all options. Fair enough. Okay. Well, I'm gonna read Bobicus's story, and I'll think of mixed matches I can do with Angel, Guiding, Light, Bloom, this, that, you know. Give me some time to think. Maybe if I've got like a fresh head. Alright. If you meet Buddha in the road, kill him. Okay. If you meet Buddha in the road, kill him. An old piece of advice on achieving enlightenment. I don't know the exact translation, but the idea is that attached to enlightenment, to the Buddha himself, itself prevents enlightenment. Useful advice for a time when deeper states of mind were much less achievable. Today, in my current surrounds, it seemed a quaint notion. Comfortable chairs, wires dangling like oxygen masks, an IV drip of mind-altering substances waiting for you. $50 a pop. Dangers included induced psychosis, inability to distinguish reality from fantasy for a few years, and deep personality changes. We made we made sure to inform our customers of the possible effects. We might have been illegal if even in this enlightened era, but we weren't your stereotypical brain breakers. We still had morals. Morals didn't make you a lot of money, but Shen Darcy wasn't your typical mind sharer. A true believer in enlightenment, he offered his brainwaves up for nothing more than a cool concrete bed and 2 meals of thin gruel a day. A real... Ooh, aesthetic. I don't know what that word means. Aesthetic. Vinegar. Or acid. Damn. You know, he offered me enlightenment when I joined, but I wasn't looking for it. Just wanted to put some green in my pocket. Bill, one of our vendors, came in, dragging along 2 customers, rocking and dressed in, oh my god, you used a lot of long words, ostentatious club fashions. I mean, I know what these words mean, some of them, most of them, but it's been a while since I've read a book. For her, perfectly white teeth, platinum blonde bob, and light cords of Certex-shaped fibers that molded what curves her thin-railed body had left. For him, a spider silk kimono and geisha makeup barely the commanding base that issued from his diaphragm. She had a slight nosebleed. Bill was already walking over to the machines, so I physically interposed myself between them, thanking Bill for his efforts and offering him his commission up front. Bill was rather insistent on completing sales and on getting his commissions, even if that meant breaking every protocol we had. Even if it meant sending 2 people on an obvious kokai into a brain breaker machine. We had to flush caffeine before you went into this thing. For Christ's sake. But Bill was a standard saucer, in it purely for the opportunity to make some money for his fellow high seekers. Bill seemed happy with my offer and left for a potty break. He'd come out with a nosebleed of his own, no doubt. May I get your names? John and Jane are acceptable, if you like. They simply nodded. Alright, you two. As I first have to establish what it is we'll be doing here. As establishment, we are committed to offering you a first-hand experience of the kind of enlightenment an ascetic monk of over 60 years can attain over a lifetime of meditation. Oops, shit. Meditation. This is truly a one-of-a-kind experience. John, if I may, you seem like a creative person. One that's open to new experiences. Would you say that's what you're looking for here today? I like to think I am. Fantastic. I'd love to offer you the opportunity to really look at the world in a new way. John. Now, you might notice a certain blending of reality and fantasy, or changes in personality after the experience, as we like to call it. Or you might notice that you behave and act in new ways after the experience. This isn't the mind-altering experience that you might be used to, John. For most, this is desirable, but around 0.1 to 0.5%, 0.1 to 0.5%, 0.05% of our customers report adverse effects in some kind. Is that alright with you?
Yes, that's fine.
Hey, at least it's not addictive, am I right, John? Now, Jane, you seem elegant and refined, a worldly woman. Would you like the ability to experience something most people have never experienced, will never get the chance to experience? Please. I'm just looking for a good time. Of course, Jane. I'm going to give you an experience you'll never forget. Customers report feelings of euphoria and joy after the experience, and a general sense of contentment that persists for decades. I never feel anything more powerful. Now, I must warn you, there is a small risk of the experience triggering a psychotic event. You okay with that risk, John and Jane? Again, they nodded. Fantastic. Well, I'd love to show you around. Would you like to meet Mr. Shen Darcy, our monk? Or should I take you right to the machines? Let's get this party started, darling. That's what I like to hear, Jane. Alright, let's get you into the machines. I started their IVs and up their head ports with the wires hanging above. These bags were filled with flushing chemicals, meant to stabilize their mood, but I added a cocaine agonist to their mix. They were about to be beyond furious with me for about 20 seconds or so. "What the hell did you just put into me, little fucker? I'm gonna grab you by the throat and squeeze you until you..." And our friend John was out like a light. The sheer drop of being high on stimulants to feel withdrawal in a couple of seconds tends to make people angrier than they know what to do with. They usually take it out at me or the IV. Usually they fail. Now it was time to slowly wake them up again, while syncing their brainwaves to Mr. Darcy's. This wasn't easy. He had to connect to them, feel what they were feeling, think what they were thinking, and impose his will to meditate over their own will to think. The drugs made it easier, and the DMT would keep them quiet for a while. The end goal was an actual meditative state, unfiltered through drugs. That was the condition Mr. Darcy worked for us under, giving people actual enlightenment. It was a shame to constantly be giving away the secrets of the universe and of the mind to utter assholes all the time. Now came the boring part of my night. Gently managing drugs, prodding brainwaves in certain directions, making Shen's job easier. It used to be that Shen could hardly manage to keep in a meditative state while connected to a single partner. Now is capable of bringing 6 minds in deep meditation in unison. 2 was hardly a strain. 4 hours later, John and Jane stood up, calmly, shook my hand, and looked me in the eyes for the first time in the night. They always come out humbly. "This wasn't what we were expecting. We offer refunds. That won't be necessary." It never was. Ooh, I like it. Popicus. Well done, my man. I like it. Good shit. Is this something that you want to keep working on, or is this the end? I think it works out well if you... That's the end? Yeah, I think it works out well if you continue or left it like that. That's good. I like it. You like it's well, it's contained. Like, it's good. I enjoy that. It wasn't what I was expecting when I started reading it. Like, up to where's my mouse? When I was reading this part here, I was like, oh, what the hell is this going to be about? But that was good. I liked it. It was really contained, like short story. Yeah, the image is really like I could really see it. Like, you really did the characters really well, and I think you matched. I really liked how you matched their dialogue to their how they looked. For example, we had where's Jane? Where's Jane's description? We had, you know, perfect white teeth, platinum bob, with tight cords of Cerex shaped fibers that molded her curves. Yep. Like this here, right? Like, I saw her, I envisioned her, and then we walked down here, and for example, you know, when she, plays, I'm looking for a good time. Let's get this party started, darling. Like, I knew who was saying this, without it even saying who that was, It wasn't saying, Jane said, let's get this party started, darling, I know what she looked like, I know how she spoke. I read that, and I was like, that's Jane speaking. I did little Jane, I mean, I didn't try their voices very hard. I didn't know how many characters there were going to be, so I didn't want to exhaust all my voices. But I knew exactly who that was going to be. And I think that you did a really good job here, Bob, because I think feedback on the negative side, or not negative side, but things that I think could be improved, aren't that many, to be honest with you. I think that the specifics of this are quite... I think that's a bit, like, you can say, like, 0.5% of our customers, or, like, 1% of our customers, something. I think, because it's all very, it's kind of all very, floaty, kind of, awakening, and enlightenment, and Buddha, and this and that. And then you go into, like, logical, like, 0.1 to 0.05% of, like, that's very specific. And it feels a little bit out of place. So there's that. And there's one other thing. I didn't like. I was initially I was a bit uh critical of you just saying brain breakers and this and that, but it like you kind of mind share is like this is like I was like what the fuck's a mind share? What's a brain breaker? But you kind of read it and you kind of understand what they are. So I think that that's fine leaving like that, like just having that word in there, like you figure it out. That's good. Um, there's one other thing that I wanted to point out. Oh, the cocaine. I was a little confused about the cocaine. Like he said here. Ba somewhere. I was a little confused about the cocaine because here. Because he said. Yeah, because they were saying. And this could be just me not fully getting it, and I could have just skipped over something accidentally. But it was saying that he put people in. What was his buddy's name? Bill. Like Bill would send people of his coke into brain breakers. Then you had to flush caffeine. Now I initially thought that you had to flush out the caffeine, but maybe I found it's like, oh, you have to put caffeine in. And these guys are on coke highs, and then he gets rid of the cocaine. And then Hans, yeah, I don't know. I was personally I was a little confused in that little like I was kind of oh you have to have cocaine oh you can't have cocaine oh you cocaine and then they don't can't have cocaine. I was a little bit unsure if they were supposed to be high or not when they're going in, but that could be me just like being too far being away from books for too long. I thought just out the cocaine. Okay, cool. No, I got that he flushed out the cocaine with the agonist, but I was kind of because I thought like I don't know what I was thinking. Like yeah, no, I got that. Fair enough. But yeah, that apart from that, like I actually really liked it. It was good. It was nice and short too. Like it was a full story. Like it was a little piece of a, you know, I kind of, I know what a brain breaker was. I understood what. Yeah, that was good. I really liked it. Cool. You had a good imagery. Like had her in a kimono and stuff. Like it was nice. It was good. Good stuff. Well done, man. Now. Now. We have to think of cult name. Cult name. Now. Some of the keywords we have. Let's mix and match some of these words, eh? Can we open up a doc? I don't think I open my Google Docs. Can I open up like a text file? Text document. Cult names. That's going to be an odd file on my computer if anyone wants to open this. Okay. So, can I change this to cult names? Done. Here we go. Blue. Azure, Cobalt, Sapphire, Navy. Depressed, down, sad, unhappy. Okay, let me think. So, Sky Blue. If we're gonna go for like freedom and happiness, we're gonna go with a lighter blue. Because Cobalt is a dark blue, Sapphire is normally a dark blue, Navy is like a very dark blue. I don't know what Cerulean. I don't know what shade that is. Cerulean. Deep blue. Okay. Okay. Occult names and ideas. So we're gonna go with so our cult is gonna be freedom, acceptance, everlasting love. These are our keywords. And what we have to play with are blue, bells, flowers. Blue bells. Alright. So words are gonna go, what kind of words? Words, okay. That's from Dolly. Depressed, down, sad, unhappy, melancholy, miserable, sorrowful, gloomy, dejected, downhearted. Opposite, happy and cheerful. Saxy, Cambridge, ultramarine, indigo, aquamarine. Aquamarine, let's have a look at aquamarine. No, that's the wrong. I'm bringing up all the wrong Google. Aquamarine. Actually sounds like a dark color as well. Oh, it's like a really light blue. It's almost like a turquoise blue. Aquamarine, Steven Universe, cool. That's a pretty color. Okay, so let's fiddle with, okay, colors. Got blue, aquamarine, oops, cyan, teal. What's the word I just said? Turquoise. Okay. Nouns. Angel. Okay, well, let's go with words. Angel. Guiding. Light. Path. God. Forgiveness. What's opposite of misery? Synonyms for misery. Not mystery. Fuck, I spelled misery wrong. No, sorry, not synonyms, antonyms. Antonyms. Contentment, pleasure. Acceptance, contentment, pleasure. You also want freedom, love, and everlasting. I feel like we can make a good hymn out of these words. I'm gonna use him. Alright. Now. Let's try to find what words work. So we had Angel's Light and Guiding Light earlier, but we can do better than that. Pardon me. Let me put souls in here as well. Could have souls rest. Could have. We could also think of objects that are blue like sky and sea. Yes, we could. We could have blue objects. Sky, sea, oops. Sea, clouds. They're technically white, but they're in the blue sky. And they're like a white and blue make light blue, so. Blueberry. No, not blueberries. What are blue? What's blue? What's not many, there aren't many naturally occurring blues, are there? There's like the sky, the sea, blueberries, which are technically purple. What else is naturally blue? Butterfly, birds, yes. Flies, birds. Go wings in here as well. Let's chuck faith in here as well. Faith. What else? We're sticking with the light blue, so you want to have it kind of. Okay, let's think of some more combinations here. Soul's Rest. Path of Forgiveness. Angel's Wings. God's Hand. Clouds of Contentment. The Hymn of Acceptance. The Butterflies. No, I spelled that wrong. The Butterflies. Freedom? No, the Butterflies. Freedom. I don't like the Butterflies Freedom. Butterflies. Faith. Not totally sold on Butterflies Faith. Do you want names or locations in the game that could help? Yeah, sure, hit me. What are some? I know there's Darkwood. But yeah, so one of the locations in the game that'll be good. Darkwoods. Escape. Pleasures. Guiding Light. Birds are birds equal freedom. Like you live a bird out of a cage. That's like the most symbolizing thing ever. So I want to have a bird in there. Blue Jays. Freedom. Blue Jays. Faith. And Blue Jays' Faith. Blue Jays. Faith. What are some other bluebirds? Bluebirds. I only know Blue Jays. Bluebirds are obviously a thing. Thrush. Blue warblers. Kingfishers. Starlings are very pretty, but they're dark blue. Herons. No, herons aren't blue, they're grey. Honey creepers, those are cool looking. Flycatchers, those are sick looking birds. You kidding me? Who invented this bird? Mate, God was off his rocker when he made that thing. That is sick looking. Blue rock thrush. Bluebird's song. Okay, Darkwood, Anchor Deep. Let's make another thing here. Locations in game. We're gonna do Field of Blue. That's your name of your piece. Darkwood. Anchor Deep. Silk. Skadle. That's a spider place for sure. Anura. Smugglers. Sanctuary. Spore Grotto. Pilgrim's Passage. Lonely Shack. Midas's Cave. And this is Silk's Cradle. Alright, what is the name of the place that the one who waits is at? And why are you so sorry? You don't have to apologize for misspelling it. Kidding me? I misspell everything I write. You're so fine, Dolly. Purgatory. No implication. Okay, cool. That's actually really cool. Alright. Now, do you know, Dolly, do you have an idea of where the Fields of Blue are physically? Are they in any of these places? Because I know like you'll take the door to get to Darkwood, so it's not in Darkwood. Is there a place that your Field of Blue is located? And not in any of these locations? Okay, sure. I quite like Cradle though. Cradle of Songs. Pilgrim's Rest. Bluebird's Rest. I should have a lamb incorporated to this, shouldn't I? Lamb chops. Rest. No. Mutton Grove. No. Spore Grotto is actually an important location in the story. Okay. Grotto. Spore Grotto. Let's have a look what Spore Grotto looks like. Spore Grotto. Clots of the Lamb. Oh, this is very cool looking. Oh, that's where your boy Sozo's from. I don't know why the music sounded different. It's a different track. Mushroom. No. Yeah, it is fitting. I quite like it. Anchors. Flight. Sea of clouds. That could be representing heavenly. Because they're all dead. The guiding path. Excuse me. The shepherd's love. The crook of faith. That's what the shepherd's stick things are called, right? Crooks? Shepherd crook. Yes, they are. Forgiveness. Angel's wings. Do you like any of these, Dolly? Is this the right path, or am I completely missing the mark? Do you want to go for more location gate names? Do you want to go for more color names? Do you want to go for more like blue things names? I wrote Angel's Wings twice. Did I? Oh, I did. It's like one of the first things I wrote. Yeah, are any of these names... Are you liking where these names are going? Do you hate them all? Do you want me to go for more like... Turquoise Grotto? Or like... Cyan Fields? Or like... Oceans... Meadow... Sky... Blue Sanctuary. Clouds of Judgment. Turquoise. 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 Turquoise Hills. Like where it's going? Okay. Do you prefer like these ones I've just written with like the colored themes? Do any of these names stand out? Whether for good or for, like if you do absolutely hate faith being in it, do you absolutely hate wings or rest or any of these words you really like or really hate? Do you like, do you want it to be angelic with gods and angels? Do you want it to be more physical, like birds, or do you like these ones where it's like fields, meadows, sanctuaries, that kind of stuff? Any preferences? Saviors. Salem. Like Sanctuary, maybe add Sanctuary a little more, but I don't want the name to be long. Cloud. Sea of Clouds is really good too. Okay. Saviors Sanctuary. I'll do some Sanctuary names. What are some Sanctuary names? So Sanctuary of Souls, of Lost Souls, Tormented Souls. That's a bit long though. Have that direction though? Okay. Merciful Meadows. Sanctuary of Clouds. Endless. Sea of Light. That's a really long one as well. The Sea of Light. Any other notes, Dolly? Likes, dislikes? Not really? Okay. The beacon. The lights. Beacon. Beacon. Did you have any ideas before you were going to ask me to name it? Did you have one you were planning on doing? Like, are you just waiting for me to say this one that you really like? Heavens. It's using Blue Meadows like the one I have, but I thought it was too basic. Blue Meadows is nice. Blue. And I'll do Starlands. Stars shine. Stars light. Stars sanctuary. Or sanctuary of ever-burning stars. Ever-shining stars. Sanctuary of ever-shining stars. Sanctuary of ever-guiding stars. Northern stars guiding light. Starlight's beckon. Moons guiding faith. Valley could be something to add. Oh yeah. Clouds. Valley of Peace. Valley of Peace, that sounds familiar. Is that from Kung Fu Panda? Citizens of the Valley of Peace, that sounds familiar. Valley of Peace. Yeah, it's Kung Fu Panda. Citizens of the Valley of Peace, I bring you the Furious Five. Yeah, that's how it goes. Oh shit. Where'd it go? Whatever. Yeah. Oops, wrong thing. Trail of Mercy. Reckoning. Vein. Clouds edge. Clouding cliffside. Mountains peace. The 6,000 steps. Let's go with stars. The sky's mercy. Moon. The lunar sanctuary. Overburning guiding light. That's really long. It's okay though, you're doing awesome. Okay, thanks, Dolly. Any of these names, yay, nay? Anyone's come closer to your liking? Sparkles. Song. Star Song. Known as Sanctuary, okay. So you're still liking the Sanctuary, and you're liking the Moon and Stars vibe, okay. So you're liking the sky-based things, because you also like the Sea of Clouds. So the sky-based and Sanctuary. Right, Trail. Trail. I read that earlier. What was the trail one I wrote earlier? I swear I wrote trail earlier. Didn't I? Trail of Mercy, okay, yeah. Lunar Trail. Um, Sky Sanctuary. Slight Trail. Trail of the Night's Light. Which one do you think is my favorite? Oh, I've got no idea. I've got no clue. I want to pick out some that I like more than others, but I could not give you. How many have I written? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Honestly, I'm not even going to count them. It's like 50. I've got no idea. I don't know. Couldn't tell ya. Okay, have enough? Okay. In that case, Dolly, I present you with my suggestions. Can I make this longer so you can see them all at once? Okay, how about this? How about this? Instead of going through all of them, let's get rid of some ones we hate. So, how about this? Ready? Out of these 5, Dolly, which 2 do you like the least? God's Hand and Path of Forgiveness? Bang. Gone. See you later. Get out of here. Alright. Clouds can take out of these 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of these 8, no, out of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out of these 10, which 4 do you like the most? Yeah, which 4 do you like the most? Because we'll get rid of 6. Unless, if you really like more than 4, then you can say as many. How about give you have whichever ones of those you really like? Which ones stand out more than the rest? Otherwise, 4 that you like the most. If you really like 5 of them, then we'll keep 5. But you know. Those 10 there. Cradles of Song, Blue Jay's Faith, and Pilgrim's Rest. You like 3 the best, okay? Cradles Song, Cradle of Songs, Blue Jays, okay, Pilgrim's Rest you like, Blue Jays Faith. Do you like the Blue Jays Song? Get rid of these. Blue Jays Freedom, Pleasure Guiding Light, Darkwood's Escape, Butterfly's Faith, Hymn of Acceptance, Cloud of Contentment. See you later. Get out of here. Alright. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of these 6 here, pick 3 to get rid of. Shepherd's Love, the Crook of Faith, Anchor's Flight. Okay, let's go to Crook of Faith, Shepherd's Love, and Anchor's Flight. Fuck off, get out of here. No one likes you. Alright, out of 1, 2, 3. Out of these 3, choose 1 to keep. Angel's Wings. Alright, Adeline's Forgiveness. Fuck off, I'd never liked you. Turquoise Grotto. Fuck off. Alright. Out of these, Cyan Fields, Meadow Sanctuary. Out of these 5. Sorry. Out of these 6, pick 2 to get rid of. Awesome. Alright. They can get rid of. Bye. Alright. Out of all these sanctuary ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. There's Merciful Matters in there as well. Out of these 6, pick 3 to keep. This song's pretty good. Is it still Halloween? It is. Jack-o'-lantern Lo-Fi. Okay. Merciful Meadows, Sea of Light, and Sanctuary's Call. Okay. Savior Sanctuary, Sanctuary of Mercy, Permanent Souls, fuck off. And Sanctuary of Clouds can also get lost. Get out here. Alright. Now, let's go for 1, 2, 3. We have a lot of star ones up ahead, so let's just go these 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So many fucking star ones. I'll cut it off there. Alright, now out of these 3, you're going to pick 1 to keep. And out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, out of these 9, you're going to pick 4 to get rid of. So 1 to keep here, and 4 to get rid of here. Blue Meadows keep. Perfect. Heaven's Mercy Light beckon. Get rid of here. Get rid of 4 of these ones. Putting stars, ever shining stars, ever guiding stars, and stars guiding light. They're nice, but we're too long. Stars guiding light. Get out of here. Too long. Fuck off. Dolly's got to write these names so many times. Why are you gonna be so long? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Out of these 10. No, out of these 11. You're going to get rid of 6. Which of these 6 are we getting rid of? I'll make that 7 you get rid of. Get rid of 7 of these. Also, Dolly, after you do that, I just realized it's almost 7:30 for you. Are you like dying right now? I mean, I'm enjoying going through these names with you, but if you are dying of tired exhaustion right now, let me know. Alright, we're getting rid of 6,000 steps. Fuck off. Clouding Cliffside. Bye. Get rid of Valley of Endless Clouds. Yeah, you're too long, pal. Valley of Peace. You are too Kung Fu Panda-ish. Trail of Mercy. Get out of here. Mercy and Valley of Endless Clouds. You already wrote. Mountains Peace. I'm a little tired and fucking burning up because it's hot in this house, but I can last till we find a name. Okay, sure, if you say so. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only got rid of 6, but that's okay. You did the same one twice. These we go. Okay, out of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. Let's go 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, ready? In each of these, pick 3 to keep. Hey, only a little tired. It's literally the morning. Yeah, you can keep 3 from each of these. Okay, Star Song, Moonlight Trail, Lunar Sanctuary. Okay. Get out of here. Get out of here. There you go. Bang, bang, bang. And 3 from this one. Yeah, 3 to keep. 3 to keep. Put my purple cream on. Lunar Path, Lunar Trail, and Moonlit Trail. Bang. These 3 are way too long. Easy peasy. Alright. Now, we're going to go for out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out of these, you can pick 2 to keep. Put these 2 at the bottom. Don't mind me real quick. Okay, we're going to keep Sea of Clouds and Soul's Rest. Get out of here. Sea of Clouds, get out, and get out. Alright. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. Bang. Had to pick 3 to keep. Okay, we're going to keep Cyan Fields, Moon's Faith and Sea of Light, Starlight Valley, get out of here. Where's Sea of Light? Did I just delete Sea of Light? Oh no, Endless Sea of Light, here we go. I thought it was going to be too long. Okay, get rid of all you guys. All you guys. Alright, 1, 2. Okay, we're gonna exclude these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then the Sea of Light, but I'm sorting it to Sea of Light because it's nice. Sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, out of these 9, pick 2 to keep. Moonlight Trail and Cloud's Edge. Moonlight Trail, Cloud's Edge. Cool. Go to these two. These two can go. So none of the Sanctuary ones stayed in the end. And you like Moonlight more than Moonlit. Easy. Okay, out of 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of these 7, pick 3 that you like the most. 3 to keep. Oh, did you just give me? Okay, sorry. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Cloud's Edge, Moonlight Trail, and Cyan Fields. Alright. Okay, review, Cyan Fields. Moonlight Trail and Cloud's Edge. Easy. Alright. So out of these two, Blue Meadows and Starlands, which one do you like the most? Starlands. Okay. Alright. Out of these 4, pick 2 to get rid of. Okay, how about this? Okay, I'll make this easy. I'll make this easy for you. Okay. Choose 1 to get rid of. Get rid of Cyan Fields. See you later. Alright, now. What you're going to do this time is you're going to give me an order of... in order how much you like these last 3. Which one would you put first, second, and third in order of how much you like them? Number 1 is Moonlight Trail. Number 2 is Starlands. Number 3 is Cloud's Edge. Alright. So, Dolly, if you had to pick 1 in order of these, to be the name of your cult in your Cult of the Lamb story, which one would you pick? Which one do you like the most and you want to call your cult? I always picked Sandlats because it's my first playthrough of the game. Okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be Moonlight Trail. Or, it can be Starlands if you want it to be. If you want it to be Starlands, go for it. Like, it's obviously, it means a lot to you. It's your first playthrough cult, you know. It doesn't have to be like. We need to pick the name, not me. But I made like 50 names. I made all the names. But you know the character the best, and you know her story, you know her path, so you know what her direction's going to be. So if you're going to say, Ben, can you pick? I'll pick the one that you said that you like the most. Because you said Moonlight Trail was your favorite. But if you'd rather it be Starlands, if you're like, actually, I'm not a big fan of Moonlight Trail, then we can go to your number 2 choice, which is your number 2 choice is Starlands. I'm gonna go with, like, if you say, Ben, you have to pick for me, I'm gonna say Moonlight Trail, just because that's your number 1 pick. I don't want to pick a name that you don't like. And obviously you like these 3, they're your top 3 out of like 50, whatever it was. Pick for you? Okay. Well, you're gonna be a little upset, but I'm gonna get rid of Starlands, because you've already had Starlands, and this is a new story for Adeline. So, I know you love Starlands, but we're gonna get rid of Starlands. Just because it's a fresh story. This isn't your first playthrough, this is Adeline's adventure, we're gonna say. So we're left with Moonlight Trail and Cloud's Edge. Now, you want me to pick between these 2? Let's get rid of 1 and 3. Moonlight Trail and Cloud's Edge. Now, you can flip a coin if you want. I really do want you to pick the name. You want me to pick the name? Okay. Okay, so we're going for freedom, acceptance, and everlasting love. I'm gonna say Cloud's Edge. You okay? Are you happy with Cloud's Edge? Are you really hoping I was gonna pick? If you really want me to pick Moonlight Trail, now that I've said Cloud's Edge, you're like, ooh, I'd rather Moonlight Trail. Then we can swap it. I'm gonna go with Cloud's Edge. Sure, Cloud's Edge? I'm just happy to go Moonlight Trail. I'm gonna go Cloud's Edge, but if you are like, ooh, I like the other one more, and I'm more than happy to change it. Might even grow on you? Well, it sounds like you like Moonlight Trail more. You did have Moonlight Trail as number 1 and Cloud's Edge as 3. Fine, Moonlight Trail it is then, Dolly. Moonlight Trail. Bang. There you go. There's your cult. Moonlight Trail. I like it. Who says I can't take it back? I like both of them. I made them both. Yeah. Moonlight Trail was your number one pick out of 56 or whatever, however I made. Moonlight Trail. Don't worry, I'm picking Moonlight Trail. Moonlight Trail is a really pretty name. I did pick it. I picked Moonlight Trail. Exactly, I picked it. I don't know I did, but I was just as happy to pick Moonlight Trail. I think now thinking of Cloud's Edge versus Moonlight Trail, I think I like Moonlight Trail more. The Moonlight Trail? Yeah, nah, Moonlight Trail. Especially because like your ones are both Star Lands and Blue Meadow, like it's kind of like a location, like a trail. Cloud's Edge is like a, no, it's like a location, but it's not like a real. You can't be on a Cloud's Edge, you know. Moonlight Trail is like the name of something that could be real, you know. Moonlight Trail is my answer. Bang. You see any other words here? I don't. I don't see Cloud's Edge anyway. I don't see any other answers. I only see Moonlight Trail. The only thing on this document. There you go, Dolly. You've got your cult name. Don't save. Blair? What do you mean Blair? Do you want Moonlight Trail? Do you not like it in the end? We can change it. I've got 50 something suggestions. You like Moonlight Trail? Are you happy with Moonlight Trail? Blair is not the answer of someone who really likes Moonlight Trail. You feel bad you made me pick a name. I loved picking a name, you kidding me? You let me pick the name of the cult? Like that's like the cult of the lamb, that's like the whole story, and you let me pick the name of the cult for your story that I like reading. Thank you, Dolly, you silly. I'll answer that in a sec. They want me to play on rail with them. Don't feel bad. I loved picking the name, that was awesome. I enjoyed doing the whole list. It was good. I like my hair right now. Wish my hair did this more often. Moonlight Trail. Fuck yeah, what a sick cult name. Praise the Moonlight Trail. If I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure. Girl, what you talking about? Moonlight Trail. Fuck yeah. Follow the path of the Moonlight Trail. Is there gonna be like a slogan that goes with the... Follow the light down the Moonlight's trail. Join the Moonlight Trail. Not a slogan, but like peace be with you, or may the force be with you, or like or like if you were a like a phrase, yeah. Like if you were in the if you were on the bad side, of World War II, you'd say, "Hail, funny moustache man," like, something like that, Peace be with you, you know. You could be, and with your spirit. That's what the saying is, right? Um, or like a salute, like kind of like a acknowledgement, kind of, I suppose. That would be like like, this is the way, or this is the path, or the light's guidance, Or moonlight, moonlight shine upon you, or something like that. I don't know. Something, be like, that'd be like, when everyone's in like the meadow, like instead of saying, "Oh, hey, Bert," you'd be like, "Moonlight, m- moonlight guide you," or something. That'd be like, "Moonlight guide you." Like, may the odds be ever in your favor, something like, May the moon guide you. Yeah, that's a sick one. May the moon guide you. Love that. Pardon me. I'll work on it? Hell yeah. Block. Oh no, wrong button. Save. Gotta go to bed though, sun be coming up. Yeah, I'm sorry for keeping up so late. But you go to bed, Dolly, you have the most excellent sleep ever. Get so many rests, so many Zs. Or Zs, as you say in America. Z. Zebra. Say Z in Australia. Zebra. W, X, Y, and Z. But anyway, sorry, I don't know why. I don't know why I said that, but it's unimportant. Thank you, I'm glad you enjoyed the story so far, and I hope you try and play the game soon. Yeah, for sure, I'm sure it'll go on, have a look on Steam right now. I'm just Cult of the Lamb go for. It sounds fun. Cult of the Lamb. $36. I'm gonna have you not play music. Oh no, don't do that. $36. It'll probably go on sale very shortly. So probably grab it if it goes on sale. But thank you so much, Dolly, for letting me pick your cult, and for those, I was really enjoyed the stories. So you get so many sleeps, Dolly, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Now I'm working tomorrow, my time. I'm working Sunday. I think it just turned Saturday for you, right? What's Saturday morning for you? So yeah, on my Sunday I'm working. So I'll be able to talk to you after work, but yeah. Anyways, Dolly, you have the most excellent sleep, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Right. Good night, Dolly. See ya.